Wow, this is amazing. Look at this. Look at this. This is cool.
I'm loving the old abandoned everything. You know,
Yeah, like they're and then basically all he did was just not build them, and then he
look
put
at
the
look at the
units there.
details. It's just little things that I keep forgetting exist.
And look at this. This is a
Structures.
cargo container that's not built all the way.
Yeah.
It's just not built all the way. Same with these over here.
7 year
'Cause-
veterans of this game, and we just forget about the little things. Do you know what I mean?
Let's close that door.
Yeah,
Let's
I'm
go
gonna leave.
inside.
Yeah,
Close.
come.
Let's close this.
Oh
We'll
yeah,
go
yeah,
out the front
yeah,
door.
okay, roger that. I forgot to turn the lights off on my truck, man.
It's all right. It'll be fine.
And batteries will die
It's
out.
got some.
What we got in here?
It's got some goodies in here. Got shelves over here with some parts,
Oh yeah, cool.
and then inside here, this is the medical facilities
Oh yeah. I've started
main
using these
office.
windows sideways, by the way. You know the viewports. These work
Yeah,
really
yeah,
nice
they
as
look really
sideways
cool.
windows. I really like them as sideways windows. But the
Here's the
labeling's
obviously this is the doctor's office of some
yeah.
sort, maybe.
I love the
But he's
decontamination spray thing that they put. You know, they call this a
yeah,
frame, but I
yeah.
would call this a decontamination spray thing.
Definitely looks it. It definitely looks it. Because in here, this is where the like the here's where you come in and there's a food place. You got a food
I
thing
wish to
here,
God to make this medical thing a lay
doable.
downable, so you could just
Yeah.
get in it and lay down like, oh crap, am I
There's a
in it?
bathroom in here, a medical
Hey, alright,
facility.
scan me.
Doot, 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 doot. Oh, it's shut off.
Oh shit, that's kind of a good thing though. I don't want to know
All
what's
right.
wrong with me. Sorry,
Yeah, maybe.
could resist that. I
Yeah, well,
need
come on.
scanning, man. These CT scanners are pretty cool. Right, okay. So
Check
this
this
is the
out.
main.
Turn around and look at it. Turn around and look at it. It's a nice little office. It's a separate building.
Yeah. So he
It's
has
a
used
separate
the
building.
one by one's armor slope. Okay, I went by 1x2 armor slope when I built the arachnid's appendage,
Well, let's
but I
go.
have taken inspiration
Let's go over
directly
here.
from this.
We'll come over here. We'll go this way, and we'll check out this next building right here. Maybe this is where the doc lives or something.
I'm gonna post this
Here
video
in
on
here. This is called
YouTube.
A1.
Yeah, got these things, these windows, man. I
It's got
love these
a
viewports. They just
yeah,
work better that way. You can put them that way. You can put them that way. I mean, it works
yeah.
fine, but
You can.
just as of
They
late,
really
I've
look
been
good.
using them like that, and it works just as well. Sorry,
Yeah, and
going on with it.
here's the other window
Yeah,
sideways.
Do you know what? They've been put on the back burner since the viewport come out because I love
There's
the
a couple
viewport mode.
beds.
The viewport actually
Couple.
matches the window on the beds, almost. It's almost an exact match. So
All right, we're gonna leave the front door open so that we know we've checked it.
that's probably a good
I'm gonna
idea. I
I'm
want to
gonna
have a
go
look over
back
here.
over to I'm gonna go back over to the medical bay and
Get the
open the
supports on that,
garage,
man.
and I'm gonna open the garage and the main door for it. That way we know. Now we're gonna go to this garage back here. We'll go around the outside first.
This looks like
Wow,
a
check this out.
green. Oh, they've
It's a
got a greenhouse.
greenhouse
They
looking
copied
thing.
my idea.
We'll come back here. Check this out. You got some stuff sitting here that's all in
I'd say they copied
repair.
my idea. I didn't actually publish my idea, but I had a greenhouse and I had black lights. Exactly what
Funny
they've
that
done
the
there.
dude, the guy that did the dude, man, look at all this crap.
I love this
It's
guy, man.
amazing.
This
The
guy's got some
outside is.
serious ideas. And he's using blocks in ways that you would expect them to be used as well.
Whoop. Hold
I
on.
can't wait to see the
Give me a
greenhouse.
moment.
Have you lost?
Hold
Oh,
on. Be
okay.
right back.
Roger that. So,
What's up, Jake?
yeah, this is a rather cool
It's
little.
going all right.
Ah, I got a paddock. Look.
Yeah, give me a second. Hold on, Frixus. I'll be right back.
Ah, it's good, man. You're alright. I was gonna keep
Yeah,
talking
I'm
behind
good.
your
What's
back.
up? What's going on?
So, yeah. I wonder if we can put him in a box. Let's put him in a box. Um, something not too dangerous. That's too big, too big, too big, too big, too big, too big, too big. No, that's the wrong thing. Oh, there it is. We'll use this one instead. No, we can't because the thing's on the wrong side. So we're going to have to shove him that way a bit. And then, yes. And scroll the mouse wheel, which I need a new mouse because my mouse wheel's acting up a little bit. normally would do this on board ship when everybody's away from keyboard, but right now I'm just going to box him in. This is what happens when you go away from keyboard when you're on live stream. And one more, and we've captured a Drake. You can't possibly get out of there. If you ever want to play with anybody and they go away from keyboard, put them in a box.
Low.
There we go. I'll just walk away from him now. Just leave him like that until he comes back.
Fuel critical.
Or we can just do that. So this is the settlement from the live stream that Zockley had for the industrial update. It is built by a guy called, and I've forgotten the bloody name. We'll find out now. I've completely forgotten his name. Crap. I've got a really bad issue with memory. I sent him a message, so there's the work by it's called Rust Point Colony, and it's by Smokki. There we go. It's on the Steam Workshop. It's been released. We'll try to put a link in the description. I'm not very good with all this YouTube malarkey. Oh, I believe he's escaping. No, he's not. He's still imprisoned. We're going to go through the whole buildings. I'm going to look at everything. I need some inspiration for my new buildings. Whilst we're waiting, I will show you very quickly the arachnid's appendage. My newest creation of a pub. It's not quite in the right angle. I'm going to have to reposition that. So look, we can place it somewhere not in the middle of the road, but definitely make it look like part of the structures. Ouch. That's going to cost me a point deduction. There we go. There we go. He won't even notice. Let's see if he notices. This is the arachnid's appendage. Nothing fancy, just me messing about. I was bored. I wanted to use the new blocks that would thingy. It's on the stilts in case of a monster attack. I built this on Pertam, and Pertam has spiders now. You can enable spiders, and they will appear after a certain amount of time. And I didn't know. Took him completely by surprise. Got me killed, even though I was in survival with creating mud tools enabled, which is Shift F10. Correction. Alt F10. If you're in a survival world and you're hosting it, you can switch from survival to creative mode tools whenever you want using Alt F10. I'm pretty sure nearly everybody will know that by now. But there we go. So the landlord does special orders, and the special orders aren't what you think they are. Going to his storage area. Oops. He's got weapons. Lots and lots of weapons. So this is the Colden Brazier, and I've used it to disguise the entrance to a cargo container. So you can put the stuff in the cargo container. And if some people aren't as observant as you might think, you could use it to hide your most important equipment, maybe, possibly, potentially. And you got all his supplies there for his special orders. And that is the arachnid's appendage. Just obviously, every bar has to have a restroom. There's a restroom, and there you've got your mandatory vending machine for prophylactics and whatever else you might want to get from the such places. Let's see if my friend Drake notices I've placed it in without his knowledge. We shall see. He might be listening. He might not be listening. You don't know. Excuse me, we're just having a drink. Okay. So we're still waiting for Mr. Drake to finish his phone call. When we're trying to rush about.
Fuel critical.
We'll drive about while we're waiting. This is one of the new trucks by Smokki. Very well made piece of equipment. It's got front and rear wheel steering. I didn't notice that earlier. And it's got a very nice turning circle. For its length. Oh, just cleared it, did I? Yes, I did. Yay. If you're going to set up a truck with a trailer, and you're wondering why it's doing endos, set the rear wheel brakes only. Don't set the front wheel brakes so it skids to a halt instead of just doing an endo. If you've got the trailer permanently connected, you can have the trailer doing the braking if you want. Personally speaking, I like to set the suspension up in such a way that it's baggy enough that you can do a little bit of a jump, maybe? Yeah. It's a little bit on the stiff side, this one, for my tastes, but it works. There's enough damping in there to not cause major problems. So we're just going to drive around the immediate area. I'm not going to spoil anything because we want to go through this together. So we'll see. But this thing drives like a dream. It's got two hinges there for the coupling. One going left and right and one going up and down, and that's your perfect coupling. And obviously you can detach them. Just up this road. There is nothing up that road except some wreckage over there. We shall have a look at that later. Drake decides to come back to his phone call. Timing is impeccable. If I could build like this, well, I can build like this, but I haven't had time. I have a 7-year-old daughter that takes up a lot of time when she's with me. And she doesn't play Space Engineers, she doesn't like the game. She prefers Minecraft. Or she used to call them castles when I was a kid. When she was a kid, sorry. She was a lot younger than 7, 4 and 5. Can we play castles, Daddy? That's all I ever got. But now, where she wants to be a farmer in the game. She likes farming, but she doesn't like Space Engineers. And there's a lot of debate at the moment whether to make the game more survival orientated regarding quality of life and people wanting food and
Fuel critical.
drinks to keep us. I mean, we get like a basic drink. And we're thinking about people wanting more food-related stuff to survive with. So you have to keep your food going, your food levels going, your drink levels going. You have to rest. You have to repair yourself more. There's a lot of debate. I'm not a big fan of the survival thing going too hardcore. I'm one of these people. I'm a builder. I'm not a survivalist. Not in the games, anyway. Unless it's built that way specifically, like 7 Days to Die, for example. I love that game. Excuse me. So, But this game, I think the Keen Software House, the people who developed the game, massively underestimated the potential. They were just building a standard sandbox game that rivaled Minecraft at the time. I suspect. So, and then it just exploded in popularity for many people. It's over. Every time there's a live stream, you get over 2,000 people watching. So there's definitely a client base of 2,000 people, probably more. I mean, you know, every day we're trying to attract new players and new people to the game. I say we, as in Drake and I, and various members of our friendships ring circles. But it needs more exposure, because I think this game is fantastic. There's a lot of issues regarding old bugs, like for example you sink into the planet, which is an irritation. We were playing on a private server a while back, and every time I landed my ship on the planet, it was sinking into the ground and then monumentally exploding and shattering the ship into 1,000 pieces and scattering over a wide area. But these bugs are being worked on. We get assurances from Keen Software House themselves. Kianata has also mentioned it. Zockley's mentioned it. Marek Rosa has mentioned it at least once. So these things are being worked on, apparently. It remains to be seen whether they actually will or not. Where is my friend Drake? Well, his avatar is here. I'm not sure where he is. Just going to check my Discord right now. He's still in there. We're good. Phone call must have been important. All phone calls tend to be important. But this is a... what would have been nice was that we can get dogs in this game. They used to be called cyberhounds. They're now wolves. We'll just have a wolf wandering about. Oh, brainwave. No, we can't. Can we spawn in a wolf? No, we can't. There has to be a way. How can we... I've never even considered that. Can you spawn in a wolf? You can make yourself into a spider. And potentially make yourself into a wolf. But can you spawn them in and have a pet wolf just guarding that gate? Just put a door in it there and have a wolf wandering about and go woof 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 woof. Grrr, all that kind of thing. Comments in below. Sorry, I'm drinking coffee. That's why I got quiet. This is one hell of a construct. And Smokki should be given the credit he is deserved for this entire installation. I waited at least, well, I waited since the update was announced and released to see this. We should see how it goes. Looking forward to looking around. Let's put this back where it belongs. I drove it into town earlier. Good looking truck. Various different trucks. An abandoned one at the end of the street there, look.
Fuel critical.
So it's all nicely powered down, and it's handbrakes on, so it's not going to roll away on a flat surface. Ooh, there's another truck there. Look at that one. I like that. Yoink. That's the SV64 caster. That's the front end of that, I believe. It is the same. Yep. It just looks better without a trailer. I'm not going to drive it. Wait till Drake comes back and we'll drive them together. I'm absolutely loving these new pipes. There is one glaring oversight though. Why didn't they give us a T-junction? Are they going to release it in a further update? Are they going to release it after the fact? Maybe saying, oh, we forgot about that block. We shall see. Also, the diagonal 1x2 armor plate. These ones. We've got the whole thing, but we are missing one particular shape, which is the 1x2 diagonal armor slope. It just isn't there, which is a shame, because we could build an entire exterior hull out of these armor slope panels, and it'd be so light we wouldn't have a problem. But there's no diagonal slopes, which is a shame, which needs to be addressed. Keen, please fix that. These are the window blocks, I think I remember rightly. Or are they solar panels? I'm a bit rusty. No joke, no pun intended. I can't tell crackers. Dear. I think Drake can get out of there. Just save this world as it sits. And I reckon his appendage fits in very well with it all. I'm not going anywhere near the buildings because, like I promised Drake, we will go through them all together. There is some serious buildings. Smokki, if you ever watch this video, sir, you have some serious talent. You really do. I'm very impressed, and as I'm sure are many other people. This is my humble addition. Hopefully you don't mind. I like to think it's in keeping with the aesthetic. I took inspiration specifically from that building there for my first attempt. I took inspiration from this one because I like the up-down modular boxes on top of each other look. I've always liked that look. I really wish Drake would come back right now. I'm running out of things to talk about. The potential rumours of Keen maybe making a Space Engineers 2, no news. Nothing that we could even remotely point you in the direction of yet. If anybody else has got news, please share it in the comments, because I haven't a clue. But you never know. Hopefully there will be. I mean, maybe they'll make a single shard game. A bit like, dare I say, Dual Universe. I've not played that game. I don't know anything about it. Oh, well, beyond it's a single shard game, and apparently there's not much to do with lag regarding late or whatever. I'm really not up on the dynamics of that game, but I hope, and I really do hope, that Keen listen to the community and say, look, we need a Space Engineers 2, make it single shard so everybody can play smooth, have a nice connection, and we'll see. We'll see. It's a shame what happened to Medieval Engineers. That was a game that had a lot of potential, and I believe that might have been an experiment for Space Engineers. But then again, you have Minor Wars 2081, if I remember. I can't remember the name, and that was a complete debacle. And I'm looking forward to getting stuck into this. I am. Just gonna take a drink. And I will pause the stream right here.